And the fate of one of the most magnificent and most vulnerable animals on the planet, the Sumatran tiger. For some time now, Indonesia has been turning its native forests into cheap paper at such a ferocious rate that the great cats are running out of habitat. And curiously, this country could be partly to blame. What you're about to see does include some pretty discomforting pictures.
A sickening discovery deep in the Indonesian jungle. A tiger snared in a steel trap for 6 agonising days. The endangered animal was discovered near the heavily logged province of Riau in Sumatra.
It's obviously a really malnourished tiger. It's looking for food, and it appears as though it might have in fact been biting at its own arm in an attempt to get out of the trap.
It would be just horrendously traumatic for that animal, absolutely.
This catch was discovered by a local and was likely accidental, but Indonesian conservationists and Greenpeace say land clearance is ultimately to blame.
Well, these tragic images show a tiger that's been pushed out of its habitat by logging only 10 or more kilometres away. It's ended up in an area desperate for prey, looking for something to eat, and it's ended up being tragically killed by a trap set intended for a pig or a deer.
And as the forests are lost, the prey animals are lost, the tiger has to move further out in search of prey.
Half of the Sumatran forest has been cleared in the past 20 years and tiger numbers have plummeted to around 300. In Riau province, the cats have been forced closer to the human population. So far, 50 people and 15 tigers have died in the turf war. Greenpeace claims many of the attacks are in areas cleared by paper giant Asia Pulp and Paper. Their products, toilet paper, napkins, tissues and hand towels, are sold in Australia through affiliate company Solaris, based in Sydney.
This toilet paper is coming directly from these tigers' last homes, and it's being sold to mums and dads all around Australia on our shelves.
But Solaris rejects Greenpeace claims that deforestation killed this tiger. It says Asia Pulp and Paper works on less than 2% of Indonesian land and has planted up to 1 million trees a day.
And our company, partnering with the Indonesian government, have gone a long way to try and conserve areas. We put aside 40% of our legal concessions for natural habitat.
And it has set up its own tiger conservation program to safely trap and relocate the animals.
We have a moral obligation through our forestry practices to endeavour to protect and to harmonise the forestry, the harvesting of our pulpwood with the local fauna.
But some other companies have taken Asia-sourced paper products off their shelves, including Woolworths and toy company Mattel. So how do you ensure what you are buying is environmentally sound? Recycled paper is the most sustainable option, but if that's not your style, the next best thing to do is to look for certification from a reputable green group such as the Forest Stewardship Council, which follows the supply chain from the forest floor to the supermarket.
Because we don't want the last remaining habitats for these tigers being used as toilet paper in Australia.
Emily Rice there.